How y'all doing? It's Jared. And this little crazy mean-ass thing is a Fred Perrin mini-pic. I really like Fred Perrin because it's kind of like Cold Steel, and the designs are just unabashedly brutal and non-apologetic about it. This is just a mean little knife. You can see what it's intended for here. You get a lot of leverage here, wrapping around your middle finger around that little hook and just cutting like a karambit. This is designed as, as that secondary last-ditch defense knife. I actually bought this thing for my girlfriend I was just on, Blade HQ. I saw this thing like, wow, I kind of wanted to take a look at it. She's a little bit of denies for self-defense, and so you can stick this thing anywhere. It's so tiny. It comes with this little sheath here. It is a kind of little Kydex sheath, snaps in. It's got good retention. And it's definitely not going anywhere because the knife doesn't weigh anything. And so, it's got great retention opposed from the fact that the knife weighs nothing. And so it's really just secure. You can hook this anywhere. You can get to it really quick, get your finger in the little hole and just go to town, punch with it, slash with it, whatever you have to do. And it's going to be pretty effective. I did have to reprofile it. It was not extremely sharp out of the box. It didn't have the sharpest point out of the box. Honestly, it was kind of atrocious. You can see I did take off that coating just a little bit further than I needed to on the up at the tip as well, but I just put a little bit of a meaner edge on it, and so you can really get a good hold of this thing. And for a secondary latch disc defensive knife, I don't even know what to call this thing, a knife defensive ring, maybe something like that. I don't even know what to call this thing. It's just sickeningly brutal. And not as well, I guess my girlfriend's actually wound up using this to cut open boxes more than anything else. I think she likes just the really small size, to use it just as a general utility knife. She doesn't put her finger in the hole. She just kind of holds it like this and cuts open packages. She's got a lot of knives sitting there on the table, and I've got a lot of knives laying around, and she still winds up picking this thing up more to open boxes and packages and letters and things like that. And so it is a used knife. This thing bounces around the house. I find it every once in a while. She'll stick it in her boot, carry it at the top of her boot, just get really quick access to it. She doesn't practice with it. I really wish that she would, but whatever. Not with this necessarily, because you don't need this thing to practice. You could just practice motions and then incorporate this thing later. But I really like it for $20 freaking. I think this is an excellent little self-defense option. Give you an idea of how big this thing is here. Spyderco Delica 4. It really doesn't weigh anything. This is a tiny little knife. Here's a Benchmade Griptilian. Just dwarfs it. I think it's a sub 1 inch blade, maybe a 1 inch blade, barely hitting it if it is. Just a cool little thing. Just ridiculously mean and tiny. But I did here's the giveaway for this. It's an i3e little portable keychain flashlight from Olight. It's 180 lumens. I did a giveaway, Olight did a giveaway competition for their Black Friday announcement, and I pulled up the actual winner. I took all of the comments out of took all the comments out of that video, put them in a random pile, and drew randomly out of there. And I thought it was really cool because it's actually somebody who's on my channel a lot. It's the Ma Jaws TM. It's the THEMAWSJAWZTM. Comments on a lot of my videos. Who's been watching for a long time. It's a cool dude. Leaves a lot of good comments. I like reading them. It's always something funny. And the comment that he left was, in most entertaining sales pitch of 2018. Very simple and to the point. It had me laughing when I read it. I'm glad that actually that's the guy that actually got this flashlight. So leave a comment in the description for this video here, or I'll pin you on the last one, let you know that you actually won this thing. Get that thing sent out. It's a Fred Perrin mini-pic. Just a sick, mean little knife. $20 on Blade HQ. You can find these things all over the place. That's it. Y'all have a good one.